Hey everybody, welcome back to Carifit TV and another Carifit workout. My name's Vern Hill. I'm the founder of Carifit. I've been teaching it for 10 years. I've been a pre and postnatal fitness specialist for over 20 years. So what are we going to do today? We're going to do another brilliant Carifit baby wearing workout. Now today's focus is our glutes. Glutes, if you're newly postnatal, are a really key part of the story. They're going to help to support your core and your pelvic floor, support your back, and generally we want to get them fired back up. So today, once we've warmed up, we're really going to focus on targeting our glutes. Now, as we often do, this is going to be about a 20-minute session, all in, warm up, and then into the meat of the workout. Now, today, I'm going to use some dumbbells, but body weight at home is absolutely fine for lots of these moves as well. The big variable here is how deep we work into these various patterns that we're going to use. So if you want to make it a little bit easier, work shallower and slower. And if you want to make it a bit more challenging, work deeper. At home, try and stay in sync with me. We're going to get through this workout properly together, Carifit style. As always, I'm wearing my trusty Carifit carrier with our amazing back panel and support. But whatever carrier you've got, let's make sure baby is fed, one layer of clothing off, and in that nice, high, tight, and kissable position. And then you are good to go with your Carifit session. All right, everybody, let's get warmed up. As always, I want you to listen to what I'm saying. I really want you to listen to the cues and the technique points. But if you want to bung on some music that makes you feel good at home, absolutely go for it and enjoy. Okay, we're going to come into position. Our warm-up is always the same. So let's just get moving together in 3, 2, 1. We're going to scoop and we're going to flow. And just as we always do, we're not going to worry about how deep we're going to start with. We're doing two things always with our Carifit warm-up. We are switching our brains and our bodies into exercise mode. And we are helping our babies to chill out because babies love movement. And if you want that explained a little bit more, have a look through our videos, particularly some of the shorts in the playlist that's called Baby Wearing. And I'll explain that in lots of details. But babies love movement. So trust the process, get them fed, get them layered down, get moving, and amazing things happen. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to tuck the hands in. And for those nice and familiar, this will all feel really familiar. All we're going to really focus on today is lower limb. We're going to use the dumbbells to add a little bit of extra load so that we can keep our body ahead of our baby. If our body can cope with a bit more weight than our baby weighs, we're going to be in a good spot. And as I said, we're going to work different ranges and tempos. We're also going to have through the middle, nice balance element. Balance is amazing for firing up your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to reset the feet and we're going to go again. Beautiful. Just let it all flow. If you want to build a little bit of range as we loosen up, you can. And of course, as we're teaching these on YouTube, feel free to say hello now or at the end. Drop me a high five in the comments. Let me know how you found this session. Feedback is always so good. 3, 2, and 1. For the second time, we're going to come in. That little flick side to side and that little linger on one leg. So we're already having a little bit of balance. That just helps us to warm up our connective tissue, our ankles, our knees, our hips. They all need priming for what's about to come. 15 seconds more here. Nice, everybody. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now, shake it all out. Quick drink at home if you want one. And we're going to build today's circuit. Now, the way we're going to do this circuit today is a series of things on repeat, and then we move on to a new thing. So slightly different from last week's circuit, okay? First up, we're just going to warm up our lunge stride. So we're going to take basic rear lunges, which we love in Carifit, because they're a bit more glute focused. And we're going to really think about the angles we're generating in our body. We're going to work 30 seconds, then a little breather, and then we go again. And we're going to work each of these 4 times. So we've got time to nail technique. Now, hands can be tucked, hands can be on your hips, hands can be acting for a bit of balance, but they're lovely if they tuck in here and give baby a hug. Okay, just rear lunges. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're just going to glide. I'm not too worried at the minute about range. I'm switching on again. Stability is always our first port of call with a Carifit workout, always. That's where we want it to be. Stable is key. And then what I'm going to get you to do in a minute is really think about the angles we're getting through our ankle, shin and knee. And relax there. Beautiful, little shake out. Now I'm going to turn on an angle and I want you to think about trying to keep your shin pointing up to the sky. So we're not going to have a forward press to this lunge. We're going to try and keep our knee roughly over our ankle. And that gives us a little bit more glute focus on our lunges. So together for the second round, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to come back and we're going to look for that steep angle. So we're not having that knee pressing way forwards. So some lunges you might see right in here, forwards. We're going to sit back in it. Try and let that shin go to the sky. We're going to really keep that front heel connected into the floor. And as we come back together, drive from your front heel up. Lots of people have a love-hate relationship with lunges. They hate them at the time, and they love the results they give. One more on each side, and we relax there. Beautiful, shake them out. So that's what I want you thinking about. And as we're going through these warm-up sets, think just about technique and form. Because then as we make this move more complicated through the session, we can hold that basic form. So if we strip everything away, our basic lunge form is really good. Okay, round number 3, another 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now you can start to increase your range a little bit if you want to. Start to work that a little bit deeper, entirely up to you. As I say, stability is what I want you focused on initially. So if you feel a bit wobbly, just work shallower and slower. That is all good. And that is how we instantly adapt Carifit. Just breathe. Nice, everybody. Last one. Good stuff. Shake them out. Those legs should be starting to fire up. Quads and glutes. A lot of people that I've worked with over the last 20 years, they really have to think brain to bum to get their glutes fired up. Think about keeping that front heel connection. Think about driving up out of the lunge, not forwards. We're going to go one more round, and then we're going to come into our first bit of balance work today. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Just gliding. Remember, all of these Carifit sessions together, they're about moving with a purpose, with a focus to the session. And then you always finish them feeling like you've really achieved something, but also hopefully with slightly better form for next time and a slightly deeper understanding of what you might need to work on. Last one. Beautiful. Okay, shake them out. Right, I'm going to grab my dumbbells. Now, truthfully, it does not matter whether you've got dumbbells at home. If you want a bit of extra weight, water bottles, 2 bags of beans, 2 cans of flour, reverse that, but you know what I mean. Anything we can lock in at a right angle here at the elbow is going to be really good for this. Now, when we balance on one leg, it forces our glutes to fire. So we're going to do a step out squat and we're going to keep our hips centered, and then we're going to drive in and pause on one leg. It looks like this. We're going to do 30 seconds on the left leg, 30 seconds on the right, and we're going to do 4 goes at this. Pin the arms, have them nice and open. We're going to sink and we drive and lock. And then we go back out wide with the foot and we lock. And as we switch on to what we're doing, our glute of our standing leg will start to really fire and hold us at the top. The beautiful thing with this is it's glutes and core. Slow and controlled. Nice, everybody. Really good. Squeeze and lock. One more. And lock. Beautiful. Shake them out. Now we've slowed that down and it might feel really wobbly and unstable, but I want you to allow your body to switch on to what we're trying to get it to do. And remember, these won't necessarily be great straight away, and they might vary side to side, day to day. That's all good. Right leg stepping out. 3, 2, 1. Sink and lock. So now the left leg is the balancing leg. And again, we want to really try and feel that glute. So that left glute firing as we balance on one leg. Nice, everybody. Beautiful. Whoa. Tougher this side for me. How are you getting on? And relax there. Now, the other thing that hopefully is coming through at home is that there's a dead stop at the top. So there's actually a little micro pause where I'm on stop. So I'm not swinging my knee. It's not a knee raise. It's not dynamic. I'm trying to get to the top and lock for a split second. And it's when we lock that the real magic happens in the muscles. Left side. 3, 2, 1. Sink. Squeeze and lock. Got to think straight away. There we go. Nice. I want you to feel your body switching on. I want you to feel some new muscle waking up. Awesome. Old muscle reawakening. 2 more. 1 more. And relax there. Beautiful. As we bring the knee through, try not to hold your breath. Try and just brace through the middle. We definitely don't need the heater on. Should have turned that off. Right side. Lock the elbows. We've got that right angle and they're open wide. Sink, squeeze and lock. Good, everybody. Really nice. Drive the knee, lock it at the top. Dead stop. It's just a split second, but it really makes all the difference. 1 more. and relax. Beautiful. Shake out those legs. We're doing really, really well, everybody. Now we're going to come back to a loaded lunge, and we're going to spend a little bit more time here working what we call time under tension. That means we're going to do something at the bottom of our lunge. Now, if you want to use your weights, they're going to come to a front raise position. So we're going to drop, raise the front heel, connect it, and step together. That's going to be our move. Now, as we raise the front heel, we want to try and keep the back knee at an even height. That will be really challenging, but we're going to try. Great news is these are going to burn like absolute billy-o, but when they're done, that's 20 minutes. An amazing, useful, productive 20 minutes, and we're going to have a stretch. So we're going to drive our right leg back to begin. The hands are going to come out on a front raise. If you don't want to do the arms, just pop your hands on your hips. All right, everyone, with me. 3, 2, 1. So we drop, front heel raise, and we step back. Now in 30 seconds, we might only do 8 of these each side, something like that. But we're going to try and do them really, really well. And I'm going to sit back a bit more, change that angle in my shin. So really sit back, raise the front heel, connect. Oh, these are tough. One more. Nice. And shake them out. One set down. That's the left side. When we're going to switch, we're going to do the right side. So the right foot is the one staying forward and raising. The left leg is driving back. Let's go together, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it. Raise the front heel. Connect it. Squeeze back in. Drop it. Raise the front heel. And squeeze back in. Nice. Now, the higher we can get that front heel, the better. But as long as it's coming off the floor without our whole body raising up, that is good. Not just a great exercise for your glutes, but amazing if you want to get back to running postnatally, jumping. One more. Shake it all out. Good stuff. We've got to do each leg one more time. And then we're high-fiving and stretching. Carifit, quick, focused, leaving you feeling amazing for the day ahead. So, right leg driving back. Let's go. Stay at one height. How many are we doing, do you reckon? In our 30-ish, 30 burn seconds. Never quite 100%. 30 seconds. Focus on your form. Focus on how it feels. One more. And relax, shake them out. Really good, everybody. We got to do right leg at the front, left leg driving back. And we're high-fiving and stretching. Let's do this, everybody. Drop it, raise it, connect it, step together. Good. Might feel the shoulders a little bit as well. If they get really tough, just have the extra weight down by your sides here. It's all adding load to the glutes, to the lunge. We're going to take 2 more as a team. There's one. And there's number 2. Beautiful, everybody. Let's pop any kit down before we have a stretch, as we do everywhere, wherever we do Carifit. We'll take that high five for an awesome job, and we'll come into a light little stretch together. Now, as I always say at the end of these, that workout on its own amazing. Give yourself a big pat on the back. You should feel incredible for turning up and doing it. If you want to repeat it, the work portion was about 14 and a half, 15 minutes. Rewind it, rewatch it, do the circuit again. That is entirely up to you. Of this one, 2 circuits would be unbelievable. 1 circuit, an incredible, incredible win. Now let's come into our stretch. Left foot forwards, right foot back. Connect the back heel, link the hands, and push them away. Remember, on our YouTube channel where these are, there's a growing number of Carifit workouts to enjoy. But if you want real personalized programming with support, not just from me, Switch, but from our team of medics, women's health physio, Pilates teachers, core and pelvic floor experts for any diastasis you might have left, then check out and do a free trial of the Carifit app because it is a game changer. Programs where you have 3, 4, 5 little tasks to complete each week. Might be a couple of core sessions, a couple of Carifit sessions. If you've had an abdominal birth, might be a scar massage session with Lucy, our physio in the app. But it is a total game changer. So check it out in the description below. And the other side. All over the show. Focus, Vern. Eyes forward. Beautiful. Now we're going to come into a light figure 4. So crossover. If you want to hold on to something for this one, grab on something and you're just going to stick the hips back. Good. Switch sides. Expect to feel this tomorrow in your glutes. That would be the biggest result if we've woken them up. If focusing on form and quality of movement means we've hit the right muscles in the right way. That's a mega result. Little shake out of the arms. Just link your hands behind you. A couple of really nice deep breaths. And on the exhale, relax the shoulders, relax the body. Check the neck is nice and loose. Shake it all out. And everybody, you are done. Another incredible Carifit session. And if you're really enjoying these, then you can check this one out next. Have an absolutely super day, everybody. Take care.